Welcome to the Adventase e-learning series. The topic of this video is the key performance metric, the A to B ratio. Our objectives will be to, number one, discuss an important principle which we call the power line. And number two, with that in mind, we'll define the A to B ratio. Third, we'll discuss the organizational impact of managing the improvement of the ratio. And fourth, finally, we'll discuss the integrated plan that executives, sales managers, and sellers should follow to achieve those results. Many of my associates and I have helped our clients implement sales and sales management methodologies around the world since the early 1990s. We found that the number one problem confronting sellers, and therefore one of the most critical challenges confronting sales executives and managers, is that sellers call too low in buyer organizations. We call this pervasive problem selling below the power line. And how do we define the power line? The power line describes, separates, and differentiates two key types of buyers. Buyers who are above the power line may be described as those who, 1. View what you're selling as an investment in the business, 2. Have the power to buy or at minimum participate in the decision-making process, 3. Will give a seller access to other key buyers above the power line who will also participate in the buying decision. And 4. Have enough power to agree to all steps to take leading to a buy decision. On the other hand, buyers who are below the power line may be described as those who, 1. Do not have the power to buy, nor do they have the power to cause a decision to take place. They're influencers at best. 2. Oftentimes shield sellers from the true buyers who are in fact above the power line. And 3. May favor the competition or view the seller as their competition. Now, on to the key performance metric. We call an opportunity where the seller has gained access to buyers above the power line an A opportunity. We call an opportunity where the seller is below the power line a B opportunity. And therefore, the key performance metric is simply the A to B ratio. It measures an individual seller's ability to qualify buyers by gaining access to power. Importantly, as you move up the chain of command, it becomes the key metric to measure the effectiveness of an entire sales operation, from sellers through managers and right up to the VP of sales. Here's what we have found. Until managed effectively, most salespeople start out at a rather deplorable ratio of 1 to 8. In other words, for every opportunity above the power line, sellers work on 8 below. And here's a very sobering fact. Over the years, we've worked with our clients to determine how much time salespeople waste below the power line, selling to people who cannot buy. At 1 to 8, our clients have found that they waste 40% of their time, 2 days per week. Think of the impact this has on the entire sales organization. If the management team follows the plan we'll outline shortly, they can help their sellers achieve a 1-to-1 ratio after only 1 quarter. After 2 quarters, they can achieve a 4-to-1 ratio. And after only 3 quarters, they can achieve an industry best-in-class steady state of approximately 6-to-1. And how can the sales operation achieve such results? Well, through 3 key integrated programs. First, for executives. Using a performance metrics dashboard, executives should monitor and drive the operation towards improving their organization's A to B ratio. This includes drilling down the organization, right down to the individual seller, to discover where gaps exist in actual versus goal. Proactive work on the part of executives with the management team is essential, and aligning comp plans is a real plus. The second part of the plan is with sales managers. Using the skill development plan for sales call qualification, managers should carefully work with sellers to improve their ability to qualify during the sales call. Notice that role-playing steps 5 through 8 of the sales call script are a very important component of the plan. Salespeople themselves are the third part of the plan. They have to make sure that they're prospecting above the power line. They also have to exercise assertive qualification on sales calls to determine if they are below the power line, and if they are in fact below the power line, they must negotiate to gain access to power. So, by following this integrated plan, an organization can achieve tremendous results, not just in an improved A to B ratio, but in many more wins, dramatic improvement in pipelines, and a huge impact on individual careers and ultimately the entire sales organization. We hope you have found today's video to be beneficial. If you have any questions or would like to discuss this further, please contact us at the telephone number or email address shown on the screen. On behalf of our entire global network of associates, thank you